This is the third page of the geometry practice test for chapter 1. So number 20 says find the perimeter and area of the figure. Assume all figures are right angles. So for perimeter, you just need to add all the sides. So we have two missing sides here. So from here to here, we know this much is 4 feet and this much is 15. That means this is 11 feet. And then we have this missing piece. So if this is 12 and this is 8, that means this is 4 feet. So we want to add up all those sides. We're going to have 15 plus 8 plus 11 plus 4 plus 4 plus 12. All right, take your calculator, punch that all in. You should get 54 feet. Now for the area. For the area, I'm just going to divide this into two triangles. So if I draw a little line here, I've got not triangles, rectangles. I got a rectangle here and a rectangle here. So this one has a side of 8 and a side of 11. So you go 8 times 11, you get 88. For this rectangle over here, you've got a side of 12 and a side of 4. So 12 times 4, you should get 48. So if this is 48 and this is 88, you add the two together. I got 136. So 136 square feet. Or feet squared. Jumping down to numbers 21 through 23, we got some pre-algebra for you. So if we take this equation and we add 7 to both sides, we're going to have 4x equals 20. Divide both sides by 4, so x is equal to 5. Number 22, we have variables on both sides. I prefer my variable on the left, so I'm going to add 2x to both sides. In the same step, I'm also going to subtract 23. These are opposites. These are opposites. Negative 5x plus 2x is negative 3x. And 8 minus 23 is what? 15? Negative 15. Divide both sides by negative 3. That makes these positive. So we get x equals 5. Same answer. All right, number 23, I've got some fractions. I need to add them, but I don't have common denominators. So I have to look and find my common denominator. I can easily see that it's 12. So I'm going to rewrite these all with a denominator of 12. Whoops. And over here, this one's already done. So 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 1x is 4x. And 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So once you have common denominators, you can cancel them all off, and you end up with the equation 4x minus 9 equals 11. Add 9 to both sides, and you get 4x equals 20. Oh my goodness, we have 5, the answer of 5, 3 times in a row. Jumping now to 24, we want to completely factor. So the first thing you just want to look for is the GCF, greatest common factor. And I can see that a 4 goes into both of those, so I'm going to factor out a 4. And draw my set of parentheses for my binomial. I know that 4 times 3x gets me to 12x, and 4 times 1 gets me to 4. But at number 25, I have a trinomial, so I know this is going to factor to a binomial times a binomial. I know that the square root of x squared is x and times x. And then I just have to figure out what multiplies to get negative 40, but adds or subtracts to get negative 3. If you're not sure, you can list all the factors of negative 40, which are 1 and 40. 2 and 20. 3 doesn't go in there evenly, but 4 goes in there 10 times, and 5 goes in there 8 times. And I can recognize that 5 and 8 are 3 apart from each other. That means the 8 needs to be negative, and the 5 needs to be plus. So it's going to be x plus 5 and x minus 8.